Call this meeting to order. We're here to hear from the group on the Law Enforcement Memorial and to talk about placing the pieces and get an update on the process and give us some background too. So all we've read is the minutes, so.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
as I said, I'm Roy Reel, and we started this project back in 18. Anyway, but it finally got traction when more of us got together. And what was it, in 21, we met with the commissioners, and the memorial is for Chuck Ashton, who was killed in 76, and then John Ferris, who was killed in 46. And when we talked to the commissioners earlier, you know, we decided on a stone right there between the entrance and the flag and the Ten Commandments, right there by the flagpole. And we have the stone, not personally, but it's in Spokane. They have to wait for the stone, they have to wait for the weather to be 55 degrees or more, because they have to sandblast it before they can engrave it. Took a long time to get the stone.
Yeah, it was on order when,
Oh, shit.
Where'd it come from, Roy?
Oh, some place back in Egypt someplace.
Yeah, it took a long time.
It took a long time, you know, and the COVID shortages and, our contact there in Spokane said this has never happened before, but, you know, it finally came to fruition.
And
So you expect they'll have it ready to go this summer?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Spring?
Oh,
or-
good.
Yeah, in fact, last communication I had with, our contact over there, I asked to have it on, what is it, Police Memorial Day, is that on?
It's May 15th.
May 15th. And he didn't know about that, cause I think that's a Saturday, but possibly the day before.
We're talking about the stone and also lighting it and putting pavers. And then, of course, he said that, am I correct, Roy? We can add as we go, and it won't be that much to do that. I hate to say that, but it's inevitable. I hate to be the one, but it is inevitable, and he can add to that as we go.
Yeah.
And people can even, you know, buy pavers and engrave whatever, you know, that sort of thing, so.
Isn't there a bench, Roy?
Huh?
Didn't we agree to a bench to be out there where they can sit?
Yeah, we did talk about a bench, didn't we?
Right, we did, yeah.
So I just wanna make sure that, I mean, it could expand a little bit. I don't anticipate on all the yard, obviously, but
Right.
it could expand a little bit with the pavers. The first paver there, we got a large donation from Dave Smith Mortars, and they paid for the stone, initial stone, and to come in and be set. So that first stone has to say donated by Dave Smith's GMC, like most you see their signs and stuff. And then, you know, people can purchase or donate and get their names engraved in the pavers, you know, as well.
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty, kinda like they did at the fire hall down there.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Whose
Yeah,
names would
it's
they engrave into the
pretty
papers?
cool.
It'd probably be family, like people who donate would be like, if they want, Heckler say, they donated $1,000 or $500, if they wanted to have Heckler Mining
Okay,
Company,
okay.
they can have that engraved there and it'd be part of the memorial of what we donated for it, so.
But Dave Smith donated enough to have the stone set
Yes.
and everything. And
Purchased and set.
so all we
Yeah.
really are doing is providing a space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not true.
And you guys helped with some financing too.
Yeah, because,
You know,
There is an account upstairs that was put into the law enforcement memorial, that Tammy created, I wanna say last year,
Okay,
for the commissioners donated, I think, I don't remember the amount. We have to check.
$1,000.
It's $1,000.
I think so.
We have to check with Tammy, but that money should still be in that
Okay.
account.
The fund is there.
Yeah, and we were hoping to use that fund if we got more donations, we could put that money into that fund. And then that way we could work out of that fund, so we have the counterbalance that is being checked there as well.
yeah. So, and get, how much did Dave Smith give us?
5.
5, yeah.
Okay.
And the stone, I think, and the setting of it is about $3,500.
Yeah, that's what they were gonna charge
Yeah.
us with our break, you know, to do it.
So do you have enough for the bench and?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
everything that, so.
So we're in good shape on the financing. Like we said, that we'd like to keep an account open, and if people wanna donate, that's also good, cause there will be some expenses, you know, expenses down the road too.
Yeah.
Maybe knows? So we gotta kinda maybe, I don't know, what do you think, Mike?
Yeah,
Just keep that open, and if we have any expenses, then we can just take it out of the fund and nobody has to worry about it.
I think that's what we talked initially, but create that fund and open up that line item, in the budget, so that way we could, money could go in and out of that, and it could be accounted for, better
Yeah.
than what we can account for it, so.
And if Tammy's already done that, then it's there and set, so
Yeah.
we'll just,
So you're hoping for May?
Oh, yeah, it'll be May.
Okay.
We'd also talked, maybe some of our local companies, contractors will help out here, and, you thought too, Mike? if we
Yeah,
can.
definitely.
I know McGilvery said that he would help some, and maybe even Public Works can help, maybe leveling and with the pavers and the gravel and stuff like that. Just thoughts, throwing those around.
I think just give us specific things that you need help with, so we could take a look at that.
I think that might come down the road, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'll talk to Thomas, our contact with Wilbur Precast, and find out what kind of preparation's gonna have to be done before they can set the stone.
We don't know if it's cement
Yeah.
or we don't have that specifics yet, that's the last thing I know anyway. We'll have to get that.
But
So
we
it might
wanted
be-
it kinda close to that flagpole, cause it's perfect right there.
yeah.
And we can tap into power and put a light on it.
And that's kinda, in arrangement with the Ten Commandments, it's kinda worked out really kinda neat.
It did.
Yeah.
It
It's
really.
a perfect spot.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot for it. In fact, when we're done, if you wanna go out, we can kinda show you what we're kinda thinking of doing.
Yeah,
So
okay,
you
sure.
guys, but
That would be good.
Yeah, this is all contingent upon your,
Blessing, yes.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Well, if I understand right, the last commission is blessed it as well.
right,
So-
yeah, right.
So I think it's more a matter of figuring, I mean, being what these guys think, but just figuring out how we can help and make it happen.
And we just want everybody on the same page. That's the same, that's the key to anything, they have to be on the same page, so.
I think it's a great thing, so.
Yep, I agree. Let's
It's a
hope we
long time
don't,
coming,
let's hope we don't have to put any more names on there
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
but like I said, the way the times are, who knows? You never know.
Yeah, I think crime is worse today than it was when I was working.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole different type of crime.
They got fentanyl and that thing.
Roy was a dispatcher the night, Mr. Ashton was killed. And, he was a deputy for how long, Roy, with the Shoshone County?
7 years.
7 years, so he was the dispatcher that actually handled
Yeah.
that part of it, so
I
he's
took-
got a very
I took-
strong interest in this.
I took the call, his last call.
And who was the 1940s one was
John Ferris.
Ferris?
City
Yes,
Walls.
yeah, he was
City
killed in that alley behind
Walls. Tabers, that,
Tabers.
that little thing that went
Yeah.
back of where you could have the flower shop in Tabers.
Yeah,
It was a long, narrow way and some guy just opened fire on him there.
he caught a burglary in progress.
Hmm.
2 guys escaped from Montana. And, they beat him up and then they shot him. 64 years old. Or 66.
And, Mr. Ashley's daughter's still alive. So, she knows of this and is very supportive of Roy and his plan of making this memorial for these 2 fallen heroes. And that's the least I think we can do to accommodate these families even further than we have to use, so.
What was her name? Or what is
Lisa
her-
Murray.
Lisa Murray, that's right. Yeah, she was like
Little.
2 or 3
2 or
when Chuck
3.
was killed. He lived up in Sunny Slopes.
She still stays in touch with us, pretty common. We gave her his badge and flag and everything that Osborne had when I was chief. I presented that to her and she has all the memorabilia that we had at Osborne on our walls and we gave that to her as well. So, she's been a big part of everything we're doing, so. And even her daughters now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, where's it go?
Yeah. So, no, she'll be very appreciative of this. It's, pretty moving for all of us, I know that. So.
Well, you've already got the former board's approval. I think I would entertain a motion if we just want to continue the tradition of this board approving the support the project and go ahead with the siding on the lawn as discussed.
Absolutely, and I will move to, for the
So-
motion, so moved.
I'll second it.
Any discussion from the board on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously to support you on this.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank
Very,
you.
very much
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Very much so, yes.
So with that, unless you have anything else to say, I'd like to see where you're talking
Yeah,
about.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Motion to, motion. Meeting adjourned. No motion, just.
Too many words.